Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. We're finally here for some more Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. It's been ages ever since we last talked about the game. It's been about 3 months, I believe, ever since the Daima DLC announcement trailer. It wasn't until a couple days ago where we finally received the V-Jump scan. Massive thanks to DBS Hype over on Twitter for sharing. I'll be sure to have them linked down below in the description. We have additional DLC Pack 7 details and gameplay screenshots. Of course, we will break everything down. I'm so looking forward to this Daima DLC. I know we already received Daima content for all the other Dragon Ball games, like Xenoverse 2, Sparking Zero, although it was just base mini Goku. But Sparking Zero does have DLCs 2 and 3 planned out for Daima, so imagine all the characters then. Super Saiyan 1 and 2 Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, the Tamagotchis, that's going to be an epic time. But even the mobile Dragon Ball games, such as Legends and Dokkan Battle, don't they have plethora of Daima content already? Either way, they all do a great job in terms of capturing the core elements of each character, such as the combo strings, super attacks, ultimates, transformations, animations, whatever it may be. Now, don't get me wrong, DBZ Kakarot does a phenomenal job in those different departments as well, but at the same time, they're giving us a different experience, right? This is why I'm looking forward to Daima content and DBZ Kakarot the most, because it's very story driven. We have the open world aspect. This is going to be our very first time exploring the Demon Realm. How crazy is that? Now, we don't necessarily have details on how the DLC 7 world map is going to be like. Hopefully it's something similar to the base game, where we have this vast open world and we get to teleport to different locations. However, I am trying to keep my expectations extremely low, so it might be something similar to the Bardock Planet Vegeta DLC. You know how it was just one giant area that we get to free roam? We couldn't necessarily teleport to different parts of the planets. They consolidated the Rocky Mountain area, the training grounds, the city, all that into one area, right? So comment down below, which one would you prefer? A true Demon Realm map where we teleport to different locations, or something similar to Bardock Planet Vegeta where it's just one area, which I guess doesn't necessarily matter to me. I just want this DLC to be top tier. Anyway, I do digress. Moving forward to the information, it does say DLC covers up to episode 8. We still don't have an exact release date just yet, just the year window, which is 2025. But since they're now promoting the actual DLC via the V-Jump scan, that leads me to believe the DLC is right around the corner, maybe 2 or 3 months away. That's nothing but pure speculation. Who knows when it will actually drop, but I'm assuming next month we'll get even more information. Maybe they might even drop the trailers here soon. But as for the actual screenshots that we have, the first one over here, Goku, Pansy, Supreme Kai, and Pansy all falling from the sky. This might be somewhere in the middle of the actual DLC, because according to the anime, I don't think they formed the squad until episode 3, or was it episode 4? It could be totally wrong. Remind me down below in the comments. I've only seen each episode once, and that's when they aired on Crunchyroll. Oh, and something I forgot to mention, this is part 1 of Daima. And since it's going up to episode 8, part 2 might be episode 9 to episode 20, which I believe is going to be the final episode. Again, that's just speculation. Down here, we have more of the Demon World 1. No, this is World 3. Yeah, this is definitely World 3. Unfortunately, we won't see World 2 in this DLC, because I think they went over to Demon World 2 in episode 10. It seems like this giant mountain building right here is going to be a main focus point, because not only it's in this image over there in the background, but it's in the second image, and they even showcase this in the actual trailer itself. So yeah, that's probably in the anime as well, just can't quite remember. And then the third image, we just have a cutscene, so showing some of the open world exploration and cutscenes, right? Now, in terms of the playable characters, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just Goku. That's how it is for all the DLCs. Well, besides if it's a certain DLC like Future Trunks, got to play as Trunks, Bardock obviously got to play as Bardock, you know what I mean? We mainly get assist characters, so I feel like Goku's going to be the only character, which, even though in the anime Glorio has been like the captain, right? He's been leading the way when they were traveling through the different worlds, whether it's through the spaceship or just walking, right? So it would be cool if Glorio is a playable character, but I feel like that's not going to happen. He's just going to be an assist character. Maybe Supreme Kai might be an assist character as well. We have to wait and see. We also have the bootleg Google translations over here, so now we know what we're looking at. Great Demon World has been released. No, the DLC is not out. They're just referring to the VGem scan. Great Adventure in the Demon World Part 1. A great adventure in the world of Daima. The 7th DLC is set in the Great Demon Realm. Again, no release dates just yet. The Adventure of Daima is coming soon. Saran Road Contank will also be available as DLC. Wait, what does that mean? The Demon World is recreated in a vast field. Oh, so right here. Demon World is recreated in a vast field where you can follow the story and explore. Look forward to an adventure in the Great Demon Worlds that no one has seen before. So, vast fields. That, to me, sounds a little bit like the Bardock Planet Vegeta field, right? Hey, could be wrong. We just have to wait and see. A field that recreates the world of Daima. Yeah, so maybe it's just one area. Hey, it is what it is. Over here, towards the right, 8 million copies breakthrough. Whoa! DBZ Kakarot sold 8 million copies? That's like right up there besides Xenoverse 2 and Fighters. Because I believe their last milestone was 10 million copies. Now, to be fair, that was a while ago, so it might be up to 11 or maybe even 12 million copies. But DBZ Kakarot being right besides them with 8 million copies, that's an achievement for sure. Being a single-player game with no multiplayer? Ooh, shoutouts to DBZ Kakarot, let's go! Imagine if they implement kind of like this online MMO RPG to it. That would just be the toppest of all tiers right there. Let's experience the story of Dragon Ball. Yeah, just the, basic stuff. Down here, it does say a lot of content in part 1. All right, hey, I'm not saying this. They are. A lot of content to be looking forward to. That's cool to hear. You can relive episodes 1 to 8 of Daima. So let's just go ahead and break everything down. What actually happens in the first 8 episodes of Daima. So the very first thing I personally would like to see, y'all already know, a Goku and Vegeta showdown in their normal adult forms. That's what happened in the first episode. They had food or whatever, and then Goku said, "Hey, Vegeta, let's spar." And then Vegeta said, "Sure." And then it was a very short sparring session. It only lasted for like, a minute? They did a couple punches, and they ended things off with this Kamehameha versus Gallic Gun clash, which actually does remind me of the ending of DLC 6, right? How Goku and Vegeta sparred. So I don't think it's going to be as crazy as the ending of DLC 6, but if they just give us this as part of the DLC, then that would be great. And then, of course, they revert to their mini selves. They eventually enter the demon... I keep forgetting. Yeah, the 3rd Demon World. So what do we actually have over here? We have that one mountain building in the background, which again is displayed over here in the VGem scan. We have, the different floaty islands with the dinosaurs down there. You know how we can attack the dinosaurs. We even have that giant, crater right there, which of course is the Demon Realm tunnel. This is how you enter the separate worlds. Again, that's going to be for parts 2 because they enter Demon World 2 in episode 10. Another highlight that happened within the first 8 episodes, Goku versus Glorio. Not only that we got to see Glorio's ultimate attack, at least I'm assuming, but Goku transformed into Super Saiyan for the very first time. So yeah, I do expect Goku to at least transform into Super Saiyan 1 and maybe Super Saiyan 2, which would be the 8th episode where Goku goes up against the 3rd Tamagotchi, right? So he ascends to Super Saiyan 2, I think, during the Kamehameha energy wave, or was it after, to do that one final strike that he did? Either way, Super Saiyan 1 and 2, definitely expect that to be part of DLC 1, or part 1. Tamagotchi 3 boss battle, the Glorio boss battle, or just at least a fight. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a major cutscene boss fight, right? You already know that the Tamagotchi 3 one is going to be very crazy in terms of the cutscenes. Y'all know Cyber Connect 2. Top tier stuff for sure. Unfortunately, we won't get the Daima Realm 2 exploration, the Vegeta versus Tamagotchi 2 showdown, or even the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, because all that happens, you know, episode 9 through 13, stuff like that. So part 2 is going to go crazy as well. But yeah, they're probably going to add some additional things, because they do that sometimes, you know, with the sub quests. There's going to be a ton of that, I'm sure. Oh yeah, and the Goku versus Vegeta. I kind of want this to be a major cutscene boss showdown, just because, yeah, the first 8 episodes, even though there's a lot at the same time, me personally, the highlights, right, not too much. Anyway, nothing too major as of the VJump scan, just showcasing some images. Stay tuned to the channel for future updates. DBZ Kakarot is back. Let's go. This is it for today's video. Thank you guys for the immense support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!